I would say, I think Christians and non-Christians, churchgoers and non-churchgoers, by and large, not everybody, is under a huge misconception in our country. I believe Canadians are basically very good people, and I'll get to why I say that in a moment. I think there's a huge misconception. I think many people would say to me, Peter, what can we do about it? The whole world is pro-choice, all the countries that Canada associates with, whether Germany or Italy or France or Netherlands or Australia or the US or Russia, whoever, the whole world is going pro-choice. So of course, our nation is also going pro-choice. We can't stop that. That's where we're wrong. Canada, in its policy on abortion, is nothing like the UK or Germany or France or Australia or even the United States or Italy or the Netherlands. No. Canada, those other countries, Germany, France, etc., they also consider themselves pro-choice countries. But don't think that Canada is anything like those countries called the G7, the G20 nations that we associate with in trade, and different summits are held every year. Canada is nothing on the issue of abortion like those countries. So which countries are like Canada? North Korea has the same stand on abortion as Canada. China and Cuba. Those are countries that are in our baskets of nations. Many people, whether they call themselves pro-life or pro-choice, don't even know that. So what is the difference? Those other countries, from Germany to the UK to Spain to Italy to Australia, they recognize that we need to protect the unborn in the third trimester. There needs to be some legal right for the unborn in the third trimester. We have known, at least since 2005, studies show us that 90% of all babies that are born in the 25th week and after, in other words, at the very beginning or the end of the second trimester, beginning of the third trimester, 90% of babies born since that live. So we have actually learned scientifically that life is very viable after the 25th week. Some cases even quite a bit earlier than that. But I'm using very safe scientific information. And so it's not that those countries that I listed, those European countries or countries that we feel are like us democratically, etc., that they are somehow, more Bible-believing, or that they are, in fact, in many ways, they are less. There are countries that has far less churches and less church attendance than we do in Canada. But they have recognized the scientific evidence. Okay, 40 years ago, we didn't realize that the human life was viable. At 25 weeks, at 90% would live. We didn't realize that. So we had certain laws, but now that science has shown us something different, well, let's adjust. Let's recognize that there is a breathing person with a heart that beats.